Yo, what is up, guys? My name is ElectricityWave, and today we're going to talk about the best loadout in Apex Legends, Season 7 Edition. Let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so the way I'm going to start out this video is I'm going to say this does depend on your playstyle. If you're aggressive, if you're passive, if you're right in the middle, if you're a team player, if you like to be, you know, top fragger. And it also depends on which legend you play, because different legends have different styles, and some are more forgiving for playing more aggressive and more passive. The key to this loadout is you want to have close and mid-range, and, you know, obviously long. You want to be able to cover the range of fights that you're going to have, because you may not know, and you want to be prepared for whichever type of fight you have. For me, I have my own preferences. Everyone does play different. I'm going to tell you guys basically what can help you play for all fights. I'm going to go through my top guns, and I'm going to tell you which combo works best, the most OP loadout. So first, we're going to start out with the R301. Overall, this is my favorite gun in the game. There's literally almost zero recoil. It has great range. It has the single shot option for variable firing rate. It is great for up close fights. R301 should be in your loadout. It is a fantastic gun. Imagination. Next, we have the Hemlock. Now, this is a gun that's been, you know, talked about in the Apex community. It's very powerful right now in Season 7. It has the burst and the single shot variable for firing rate, and it does great damage. Now we have the Volt. This is a super consistent, powerful, close range gun, but it also works well in mid-range. It's one of my favorite newer guns in the game, coming out in last season, and I almost always run the Volt if I can. It is a very fun gun to use, and up close it literally just dominates. Next up, we have the Mastiff. Now this is a super inconsistent gun. Honestly, it pisses me off because of the amount of 13s I get, 26s, 13, but it can be super lethal up close. I can't tell you how many times when I run up to someone that has a Mastiff, I know I'm getting hit for 100 plus every single time, and sometimes it can hit for that 100, and when it does, you finish fights fast. Having a Mastiff is one of the best guns you can have for 1v3s, 1v2s. The Mastiff is a great gun to have in your loadout if you're comfortable, you know, with not always getting those hundreds. And finally, we have the Wingman. Now, this is a very frustrating and difficult gun to master. It's been talked about, you know, forever and ever. This gun is just, it's tough. But if accurate, obviously, it could be the best gun in the game. It has super high damage. It's very high risk up close, but it has great range. If you can account for the bullet drop for it, you get comfortable with how the bullets land, how they drop, how they curve, you know, from long range. You can be super lethal with the Wingman. Kind of use it like a long-range shotgun. So, getting into the combinations. Now, it really does depend on your preference, but for me, I'm gonna go with the Volt and the 301. The reason is these guns have always done me right. They're so consistent. It covers the close range, the mid-range, and sometimes, you know, the mid to long range with the 301 with the single shot. It's just an all-around balanced, you know, loadout that you can use in pubs and ranked. They use different ammo, obviously, so you don't have to worry about, you know, carrying two light guns or whatever it may be. And I really like these guns, especially when they're fully kitted out. Woo! Also in the combinations, we have the Mastiff and 301. That way you have that super close range, that long range, and mid to long range. Then you have the 301 and Hemlock, which is a very passive, you know, get my assists, rank up type of loadout, where you have the 301 that you pretty much use in every type of range, and then you have the Hemlock to just, you know, get those nice head dinks and damage to build up to that red Evo armor. Also, we have the Volt and the Hemlock, which is a very interesting loadout because you have like the close range and you don't really have like a mid-range, but honestly, I think the Volt is very underrated in the mid-range. Sometimes it's just a gun that I just, you know, I won't switch off. It's just very consistent, and it does great damage, great firing rate. It's just all around just good gun, and I'm really glad they added it because I was so heavy on the R99 for just forever, and then the Volt came out and I was like, hold on a minute, if you're telling me that I can adjust my shot mid-clip and still, you know, get great damage or down someone with the R99, if you're not, you know, hitting someone clean with almost 75% of the clip, then you're going to be regretting, you know, aiming at somebody. You have to be super accurate with the R99. But yeah, so for me, it's the Volt and the R301 as my best loadout in Season 7. Maybe we'll update this for Season 8. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. If you want to follow any socials, the stream, check me out. Everything that you need to know are on the links down below. You can find me anywhere. Thank you guys for watching another Apex video, and I hope you guys get more dubs in Season 7. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.